just showing you a little bit of the equipment I use when I do my watercolors. I've sketched out the painting. Now I'm going to wet it and tape it down. Just using regular masking tape you like to buy at Lowe's or some hardware supply store to tape it down. I'm using the 1-inch masking tape because I just like the way I can get a nice edge. I keep about a 1/2 inch edge all the way around. This allows for matting so I don't paint something important right to the edge. Okay, now I'm going to start to add some of the local color. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit darker color. I'm using some yellow ochre here into the what I consider to be a little bit of the shadow area. These cute little peeps. I always like to paint a few peeps at Now I'm going to go real dark and use some burnt sienna. Now I'm going to paint in some of the shadow areas right behind the little chicks, and I'm going to use a blue-gray color to do that. Looks quite dark now, but watercolors tend to dry about 50% lighter than what they actually are. So it's okay if they look a little bit too dark at first. They're going to lighten up quite a bit. And in fact, close to the little chicks, I'll probably go in and even make it a little bit darker than what I am right now. Oops, I'm kind of wiggly here. Gray, when you first put it on, looks really dark, but it lightens up quite a bit. So this is going to look almost black probably when I put it on, but it's going to lighten up considerably. But I want to ground these little chicks so that the peeps don't run off the page here. Went back and picked up some of the blue that I used in the shadows. I'm going to pull that black down with the blue there a little. Now I'm going to go back into the chicks and add some burnt sienna along the edges where the shadows should be. Now while that's still wet, I'm going to go in and put some more cad yellow in there. Right along that edge. I'm doing that to soften it just a little. Taking that part of the little peeps and giving it some extra color there. Pulling some transparent yellow there into a couple of areas. I'm going to let this dry for a moment and then I'm going to come back in and do the finishing touches. Okay, now I'm going to do the finishing touches, darken up a few of the areas, do a little bit more of this Payne's gray down kind of near the bottom of these little chicks so that it really grounds them. I'm also going to put the little eyes in, little sugar eyes. Just one more little bit of sugar here. And I'm done. Happy Easter.